All right, let's talk about a revolution. But this one isn't happening in the streets. It's happening on your phone and in your doctor's office. Today, we're diving into the powerful digital systems that are completely changing the fabric of healthcare as we know it.
You know that feeling, right? You walk into a new specialist office and you have to tell your entire medical life story for what feels like the 10th time. Or you're stuck waiting for one clinic to fax, yes, fax, your records to another. It's maddening. And it's a super common experience that points to a huge information problem in healthcare. So here's our game plan. First, we're going to unpack that big information problem. Then we'll jump into the digital revolution that's trying to fix it. We'll look at the key tools, like information systems and telemedicine, and we'll weigh the promise against the pitfalls. And finally, we'll wrap it all up by talking about what this all means for you. Ready? Let's go. Okay, first up, healthcare's information problem. Let's really dig into why, for so long, our health records have been scattered to the four winds.
For decades, healthcare ran on paper, mountains of it. This created a massive paper trail problem. And it wasn't just inconvenient, it was this tangled, inefficient web. We're talking about your critical health records living in dusty file cabinets in different clinics, maybe even in different cities. It basically forced you, the patient, to become the walking, talking hard drive for your own story. And the fallout from that? Dangerous delays, a higher risk of simple human error, and terrible communication between the very experts trying to care for you. What a mess.
But thankfully, things are changing, and they are changing fast. This brings us to the digital revolution, this powerful idea that's finally starting to connect the dots for us. And the hero of this story, if you will, is ICT, which stands for Information and Communication Technology. Now, in healthcare, that's just a fancy umbrella term for all the digital tools, everything from complex hospital software to a simple video call that manage our health info and, most importantly, connect patients, doctors, and data. So, how does all this ICT stuff actually work in the real world? Let's get specific and talk about the two biggest tools in the modern digital doctor's bag: systems and telemedicine. First up, let's talk about what I like to call the digital brain of modern healthcare. That's the Health Information System, or HIS for short. So what exactly is an HIS? Well, think of it like the central nervous system for a hospital or clinic. Its entire job is to manage all that health data, collecting it, storing it, and, this is the most important part, securely transmitting a patient's electronic medical records to the right person at the right time. And this is where it gets really cool. Let's just follow your data on a typical visit. You check in. Boom, your appointment is logged in the system. You get to the exam room. The doctor adds notes, checks your vitals. Zap, it's instantly in your digital file. You head down to the lab. Those test results are automatically uploaded the second they're ready. No more waiting days for a phone call. And finally, your prescription gets zapped electronically right to the pharmacy. Just think about that. No more trying to read messy handwriting, no more lost paper files. It's a seamless, connected flow of information that just works. Okay, so if the health information system is the digital brain, then telemedicine is healthcare's digital reach. Let's dive into that. Telemedicine is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's practicing medicine from a distance. It's how doctors and nurses can care for you when you're not physically in the same room, all by using technology to bridge that gap. The whole point is bringing the care to you, wherever you are. And chances are, you've probably already used telemedicine. I mean, we're talking about video calls with your doctor, using devices at home to monitor a chronic condition, or even just using a health app on your phone to track symptoms. Sending a secure message to a specialist, that's telemedicine too. It's incredibly flexible, it's convenient, and honestly, it's a total game changer. But, no revolution is ever that simple. It's not all perfect. And that brings us to the promise and the pitfalls of digital healthcare. We need to look at the really bright spots, but also the big hurdles we still have to clear.
On one hand, the potential here is massive. We're talking better access to specialists for someone who lives way out in a rural area. Huge gains in efficiency. And you, the patient, get empowered with direct access to your own data. But, and this is a big but, we have to be clear-eyed about the pitfalls. Things like data security and privacy. I mean, how do we keep our most sensitive info safe? And what about the digital divide? How do we make sure an elderly patient without a smartphone doesn't get left behind? And as we rely more on screens, there's a very real risk that care starts to feel cold and impersonal.
This quote just perfectly captures the whole challenge. The task is not just to digitize healthcare, but to humanize it. That's it, right? The goal can't just be about adopting new technology for technology's sake. It has to be about using it to create a better, safer, and more connected human experience for the patient. So let's bring all this home. What does this digital shift actually mean for you? Let's pull everything together and look at your health, your future. So if you only remember a few things from today, let it be these. Number 1, your health information is finally becoming unified and accessible. 2, care is moving beyond the clinic's walls and coming right to you. 3, and this is so important, you are becoming a more active partner in your own healthcare journey. And finally, always remember, technology is an incredible tool, but it is never, ever a replacement for great, compassionate medical care. And that leaves us with one final, pretty big question to think about. As our personal health data becomes more and more connected, more powerful, is that data itself on its way to becoming the most potent and personalized medicine of the future? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me today.